Hi, I am Marcy Miller, and I play Abigail Demera.
And I am Billy Flynn, and I play Chad Demera. We're going to be doing some burning questions. That was awesome.
That was good. We're going to answer some burning questions.
Hey, I have a question for you.
Oh, you do? Okay, that's funny. Great.
Of the two of us, who is the hardest to get to know?
That's tough because I think we're both pretty open, right? I think you are very generous in your you share like vulnerably and generously. I think that's one of the really beautiful things about you, and I think I would answer any question anybody asked me vulnerably.
That's very sweet.
I think that's what I think. What do you think? I'm really curious.
Well, I didn't talk. It depends on who you're which me you're talking about. I didn't talk to you for a month after you started.
That is really
so.
True.
Therefore, I would be the hardest to get to know. I would say me as well because she is so lovely and so wonderful and so kind.
Well, I also just wanted to know who I was going to be working with here. I want to know what I was dealing with. I have a question for you. Who would you say between the two of us takes the longest to memorize our lines?
You.
Okay. Why?
I don't have to provide you with a reason.
It's just the why.
I'm not going to say me.
Yeah. Because
I'm pretty quick.
You are pretty quick. You're really quick, actually.
Yeah.
Impressive. I would say impressively quick.
What is the biggest challenge of playing Abigail Demera's multiple personalities?
I think because of this particular setting and the way that we shoot, it is like the transition, the transition from one to the next is so quick, was so quick. I always used to feel like if I could just take a 20, take a 10, take a walk around the block or whatever to sort of calibrate, that would be really nice, but you just don't have that in this genre. So that was the hardest. And just from a literal time perspective, it was a lot of time and energy and the emotional weight of it all stacked on top of that. Yeah. So I got a question for you now. Before working at Days, you were a financial analyst. Does any of that business training, do you feel like that contributes to your work as a performer?
Well, thank you for the question, Marcy. No. I was a terrible financial analyst, if I'm going to be truthful. I watched a lot of Hulu and a lot of Netflix. And I did that until I think that they caught on and no longer wanted me to do it.
Who do you think is Chad's favorite and least favorite relative?
Tony's his favorite, Andre's his least favorite. You know what I did there, too? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's good. Okay.
Was it awkward doing our first love scene?
You want me to answer? How you want me to answer first?
Depends on how you answer.
We can tag team.
All right.
Awkward?
Yeah.
Well, keep in mind you were really hard for me to get to know. I tried to make it really cool, but I felt like during the shooting of that scene, we sort of at least connected on a buddy level because I think I was certainly uncomfortable, not just because it was not because of you, it was just because of the circumstances and everything and still being like new and trying to make good impressions. But I remember I just like put on my best pre-game, like let's go play the basketball game attitude and was like, all right, man, let's get in there. And like, you're my hero. Let's do it. You're you, I'm me. It's cool.
See, that's not quite how I remember it. I remember we both float in and I think that there was like a fog or a mist and like a fan blowing. And I remember you were wearing all white, a white gown, and came in and your hair was flowing. And I came in very ripped. I was chiseled, to say the least.
Yeah, me too.
And I sat across from you, and I just remember us being like, this is really special, and you look great, and I look great, and then it was really romantic. What has it been like working with your on-screen father, Matthew Ashford?
I have loved it because my relationship with my father is a little complicated. But my real father, I was a relationship that I missed, like not being on campus, because as you know, in this line of work, we kind of get the opportunity to work through some of our stuff, and I've had a really, even like in the last couple of weeks, a set of really profound things where I was in a situation where Matt said things to me that I always wished I would have heard from my real father, and so it was really cool. Oh my goodness. That was really cool for me. So yeah, if you ask me vulnerable questions, I will answer vulnerably. I told you.
And that's it, folks.